What's going on there, brother? Lance from Honeycutt Brush. Today we are going to be clearing a spot for a former baseball player of mine. He called me up and he's got a lot that he needs cleared so he can build him a home. He played for me a long time ago, back when I was still coaching, and was a good kid, and gave me a call, asked me to come out here and give him a quote, and he wanted me to do the job. So where we're at today is it's basically just an easy little get the small stuff kind of job and get it to where it's nice and cut down low and get everything to where it's looking a little bit better. Now I'm gonna clean up down here around the road edge just a little bit. I'm gonna try to at least, but the most part what he really wanted was up in here. So he's got a big square, it's about an acre, 3/4 of an acre more so than anything. And he wants me to get it all cleared out except for the big trees. So we're just gonna jump right into it and get this thing knocked out today. We have just gotten this mulcher completely redone. I got the teeth redone. I cleaned out the intercooler, changed the wiring so that my front little catcher, still the name of it eludes me some days, so that it goes up and down, and got the machine cleaned up a little bit. Now, I wouldn't say cleaned up. You can sort of see that it has been used because my brother took it over to the cow pasture and did a couple things with it. But for the most part, it's pretty much ready to roll. So we're gonna throw this thing up and get this thing going and try to get this thing knocked out before dark. So if you guys like the content, give it a watch. Let me know what you think. And if you do really enjoy the content, shoot that like button, hit that comment button, type something up, and let me know what you got. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you later. get this little side right here cleaned up. I'm gonna probably come back over one more time before I leave, just to get it dressed up a little bit better. Kicked over some of that dirt. We're gonna set it up on a time lapse. Set it up right here behind me and let you guys see my work. It's just a little small tree, so it shouldn't take too long. Anyways, we're gonna jump right into it and get this thing knocked out. All right, guys, so I've had some close calls today. I sort of hadn't really been filming, but we're almost done. Let me get out. I've got about 20 or 30 yards left. I'm letting the machine cool down a little bit. But I've got a little bit left here to do. I'm just going to cut a sort of a straighter line. We're going right to that fence post down there. Let me step away from this machine. We've cleared this whole place just about out. You couldn't see through it. I mean, you saw what it looked like. And I'm going to come in here and probably chop a little bit of that vine down in just a second. But this is true cut. I wish I had my tripod, but you know, they've got they've got a couple trees that are leaning. I told him he needs to take a chainsaw and cut them. He just wanted me to get the underbrush, so that's what I charged him for. So still a couple things left to do. We've got another hour or so left in the job, so I'm gonna finish up this hill, knock down what I can, and get it to a point, because this is literally about the only section we got left over here. I'm gonna go back that way. I'm gonna go back this way a little bit and cut some, clean up some, but the majority is what we've got left is right here in this little square, and down there across the road. We're gonna go down the road a little bit. I may put that up on a truck and run that on a time lapse, use the truck as my tripod. But it's unfortunate, but sometimes stuff like that happens. You get complacent whenever you're trying to focus on something else and you don't see it. It's not the first one I've mulched into oblivion, and it probably won't be the last. But anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm gonna roll into this next little bit and get it knocked out. All right. Night and day. And I know a lot of you guys have been super positive about what I'm doing in the comments. There have been some that have said, you know, you're leaving too much behind. And the way I work and the way I do these things is I'm trying to get this customer as much land cleared as possible. Now, if they want a fine-tuned, completely mulched area, I'll give them a specific, you know, price range for that. But What I'm trying to do is clear as much land as possible in the time that I'm given. So this is it's a little under an acre, but it's a lot of maintenance, a lot of doing, and it was something that needed to be done, and he wanted as much. He said get as much done as you can in 5 hours. I said fine. I said I'll do as much as I can, and I've done a pretty good job in here. But like I was saying, I had to stop the camera. I had some people come over, ask me for some more work. But talking about things that we get left behind, you see I got a couple sticks here and there. Probably could get chewed up and, you know, knocked down and whatnot, but for the purposes of what I'm doing, he understood that I'm just trying to clear as much as possible. He wants me to come back later and do a little bit more. He just wanted to get a good idea of what he's got. He wanted to clear it a lot. He said, get it to where it's clear. I don't care if you leave stuff behind. Now, if you've got somebody that's particular about their yard and they want you to mulch it down and find stuff where they don't have to worry about it at all, I'll do that, but I'm gonna add more time to it because that just takes time and takes care. So if I had 2 machines, maybe I could knock some back, but you got to pay for that other machine too. I just want to do what's fair for people. I want to make sure they're happy. When they're not, I'll go back and fix it. And that's a wrap. See you in the next one.